guys, are you visiting Rome and Florence and wondering where to find the best Christmas markets? Well, I am here to tell you. Both cities offer something like a traditional Christmas market, but they are really different from each other in so many ways. In this video, I'm going to share with you how you can visit the Christmas markets in these two Italian cities and how you can make the most out of your visit. The first thing you should know is that Christmas markets were not originally part of the Italian Christmas tradition. Christmas markets, or mercatini di Natale in Italian, are more common in Northern European countries. They began in the late Middle Ages in German-speaking parts of Europe and what was once the Holy Roman Empire. In fact, the first Northern European-style Christmas market in Italy was in Bolzano in northern Italy in 1990, which is really not that long ago. And so today, you're more likely to find these Christmas markets in northern Italy, where Christmas traditions are closer to German, Swiss, and Austrian cultures. So if you really want to visit some traditional Christmas markets in Italy, I suggest you head to the Dolomites. That being said, this video is all about how to visit the Christmas markets in Rome and Florence. So let's get into it.
Yeah, it's Christmas time.
So I'm coming to you from Piazza Navona in Rome. We are right here in the middle of this Christmas market. It is in full swing. It's mid-December and this is the Christmas market. So why is there this giant Christmas market in Piazza Navona in the first place? Part of Piazza Navona's history is that it was once a food market. In fact, between 1477 and 1870, this was Rome's main food market. Eventually, the food market moved over to Campo di Fiori, where it remains today. And it was decided that Piazza Navona would have a food market only during Christmas. So it grew and became this big Christmas market, and you may have seen some of these photos of Christmas markets decades ago where it was literally chock-a-block. I mean, you couldn't even see the piazza for how many stalls there were. You know, when I first moved here and before I really came to appreciate the history and the culture of this Christmas market, I used to be a little bit irritated by the market. I would be like, well, wait, where's my piazza? I miss my beautiful piazza. And I would be so happy when the market would come down. But that was only in the very beginning. I then came to really appreciate what the market was for the Romans and how special it is. It's definitely unique in Italy. Well, something happened in 2014. Things started happening and the market changed. This is kind of a long story and the subject of another video. In fact, I've covered it in the video, which I'm linking to. But suffice to say that the market changed a lot. It was reduced and it took a long time to even stabilize. And even in 2019, the market was not at all stable. I also have this story on a page on the website, so you can check that out. I've linked to it in the description below. So if you want to know more about what happened in 2014 all the way up to 2019, you can read that there. In 2020, we had COVID, and of course there was no market, but we were treated to a beautiful light and music show. It was really special, and it was nice for those of us who were here to at least feel like there was some Christmas spirit that year. Anyway, the market is back. As you can see, it is nowhere near as full and busy as it was some decades ago. This market is supposed to go up on December 8th, which is the official beginning of the Christmas holiday season here in Italy, the Immacolata, or Immaculate Conception. In reality, it actually goes up closer to the 1st of December, sometimes even a couple days before that. But don't really count on too much Christmas spirit here in Rome in the month of November. You're going to find a lot more of that from the beginning of December. So this market is open daily, all day long. I've got the hours in the description below. And the market stays up all the way through January 6th, which is the Epiphany. The Epiphany is the Day of the Kings. Here in Italy, it's also known as the Befana. The Befana is not a direct translation of the word Epiphany. It's actually a witch. She's a not very attractive, but a good witch who flies around and brings toys to the kids. This is why at a lot of these stands, you see these little witches for sale. These are the Befana witches that you can buy. I think they're really cute and they can make a nice souvenir for you to bring home with you as a reminder of Rome at Christmas. You can come visit this market anytime. You'll always find vendors here and people strolling around. The best time to visit it is, of course, in the evening when you can really see the lights. Since the official start of the holiday season is December 8th, I can tell you that on that day it is packed here, completely mobbed. And you will find it that way pretty much every weekend all the way through Christmas. I'm here right now on a Wednesday, it's December 13th, so as you can see, it's fairly quiet, but it's still all happening. So what can you find here at this Christmas market in Piazza Navona in Rome? Well, there is the carousel, which is historic and traditional, and everybody loves it. As you can see, there's a little tree behind me. This is the second time I've ever seen a tree in this piazza, so I wouldn't come here looking for a Christmas tree. You're going to find that in other parts of Rome, usually Piazza Venezia. In the year that I'm making this video for you, the tree is actually in Piazza del Popolo. You can hear this woman on the megaphone behind me. These are little games, so they're like carnival games, and you'll find these all around the piazza. You'll also find plenty of things to eat and drink, of course. And as you can see, there are vendors selling a variety of things from local products to souvenirs to Christmas ornaments, all kinds of things. So you just have to stroll around and see what's here. Another really traditional thing you'll find here is the presepe, or nativity scene. Nativity scenes are in fact the most common thing that you'll find across Italy. This is really part of Italian Christmas tradition. And of course, since I'm here before December 25th, the crib where Jesus should be is empty. The baby Jesus will be there from December 25th. Another really traditional thing here in Piazza Navona at Christmas is the puppet show. It's a kind of Punch and Judy style, and yes, it is only in Italian, but it is really, really cute, and if you have small kids with you, I suggest you bring them to check it out.
Cosa faccio io? No.
They go pretty regularly, so if you just kind of walk by, you'll find out when the next one is showing. So Piazza Navona is definitely the place to be, especially if you're looking for Rome's most famous and most popular Christmas market. There are a few smaller Christmas markets around Rome, Piazza Mazzini at the Rome Auditorium, and some local ones. I've got these on the website, and it's linked in the description below. If you're looking where to do some shopping in Rome, I've also got a lot of information on the website, so again, that is linked in the description below. Now, if you're looking for Christmas ornaments from Rome, here are your options. If you're visiting Rome during Christmas, of course, you can come here to Piazza Navona and you will find plenty of stalls where they are selling Christmas ornaments. There are also a couple of year-round Christmas shops in Rome. I've got those listed in the description below. The Vatican Museums is a great place to buy Christmas ornaments. They sell them year-round. And you can check out my Amazon shop where I have cultivated a collection of beautiful Christmas ornaments from Italy. So what about Florence Christmas markets? All right, you guys, I'm not going to pronounce this correctly. I'm sorry, I don't speak German, but the Christmas market in Florence is called the Weihnachtsmarkt. Sorry, I hope I didn't screw that up too bad. Anyway, the Christmas market in Florence is very different from the Christmas market here in Rome in Piazza Navona. So just as Rome really only has one main Christmas market here in Piazza Navona, in Florence you're only going to find one main Christmas market, which is in Piazza Santa Croce. This is the huge piazza in front of the basilica of the same name. This market could not be more different from the one here in Rome at Piazza Navona, and not only because of the location. At the Santa Croce Christmas market in Florence, you're going to find stalls from all over Europe. I just love this Nordic-style open-air market. It's just so completely different from the one we have in Rome. I just love the ambiance. It's so warm and convivial, and you guys, it smells amazing. There are vendors selling everything from French delicacies, German bratwurst, Belgian waffles, mulled wine, chocolate, and everything in between. It just fills the senses with that holiday feeling. There are also just so many great stalls selling gifts, souvenirs, stocking stuffers. Sadly, at least for me, all the vendors pack up and leave about a week before Christmas. Granted, they arrive early. They come to Piazza Santa Croce around the third week of November, but then they leave a month later around the third week of December. A local friend explained to me that this is because these vendors all go back to their home countries and set up their stalls there. And he seemed fine with that. The Florentines are used to it, so it's just not a big deal. He said from then on, Santa Croce goes back to just being a regular parish church where locals can go and worship, visitors can sightsee, and anyone can go and celebrate Christmas. So if you are looking for a Christmas market in Rome or Florence, you have these two wonderful, very different options. Just know that if you want to see the one in Florence, you'll need to get there before around the 17th or 18th of December. But if you're here in Rome, you can visit this Christmas market all the way up through the Epiphany on January 6th. And for more about visiting Rome in December, check out my video right here.